Hi everybody, my name's Sarah and this is my channel, So Sarah Sewed. In today's video, I'd like to share with you all of my sewing plans for January 2022. Right now I'm on holidays at my parents' beach house and I have brought my sewing machine with me, but so far in the 5 days I've been here, I have done no sewing at all. And I'm expecting that January will be a pretty slow month for me sewing wise. I'll be heading back to work on the 22nd of January, but a lot of the time at the start of January I'll be here. So there's probably not going to be as much time for sewing as there would be if I was at home. But I do have a few plans to share with you. First of all though, I'll share with you what I'm wearing today. This is my Zadie Jumpsuit and I've made it in a linen cotton by Doops Designs. I absolutely love this jumpsuit. I'm one of those strange people, it seems, that this pattern I don't need to make any adjustments to. So I made a straight size 12. I've heard that a lot of people shorten the rise, but I don't need to at all. In fact, if I did, I wouldn't be able to lift my arms comfortably. So this one fits me really well. I'll stand up and show you a little bit. A really fun pattern and a good one for a warm day. It's going to be a really warm one here today. I think the forecast for this part of Victoria is about 34 degrees and even warmer in Melbourne. So it'll be warm on the beach today. So my sewing plans for January have a little bit of a return to work focus. I've been trying to identify the sorts of clothes I wish I had more of in my work wardrobe, and that is what I will be sewing in January. So the first thing I would like to sew is a pair of Pietra pants by Closet Core Patterns. Now this is a pattern that I've made before. It is included in the Learn to Sew course on the Closet Core website, and that's a course that I did buy and really enjoyed learning from. So I made my first pair of Pietra pants over a year ago, but I haven't made them again, and I really loved making this pattern. The first ones I made the full length version in a washed linen. This time I would like to make a cropped version. So the pattern comes, you can make either a wide leg version or a tapered leg version, and you can choose your length. So you could be full length, cropped, or even shorts. So for this one, I'll probably make a cropped version, very similar actually to the version that this model is wearing, because I'm going to be making it in a similar color. So this time I will be using, I think it's called Rust. It's a linen from Spotlight. It's probably a mid-weight kind of linen, and I think this will be a really beautiful color to wear, and hopefully one that will match with some of the tops that I already own. So the Pietra pants pattern comes in sizes 0 to 32, and one of the things that makes it a simple pattern for a beginner sewist to try for their first pants is that there's no zip closure. It does up with elastic at the back. So it has a flat front with some pleats, and then the back is all elastic. So extremely comfortable to wear, and I think it gives a really nice sleek look at the front as well. Very comfortable at work, and I often get compliments when I wear my other ones too. It's quite a busy household here at the moment. I'm here with my family, my parents, and my sister's family, including a dog and a young little girl. So if there's a little noise in this video, I apologize, but that is what you're probably hearing. The next item I'd like to sew is a tried and true pattern for me. It is the Ashton top by Helen's Closet Patterns. This is one of the first tops I made last year, and I made a couple of the original cropped sleeveless tops, and then once the sleeve expansion pack was released, I've made a couple of those too. So my next item I'd like to sew is a Ashton top, the cropped length with the short capped sleeves. And this one I'm also going to be making in a Spotlight linen. This is a linen cotton blend in this brown color. So I chose this color in particular because I'm still looking for tops that will match my Winslow culottes that I made recently. So these culottes are pink, but the other colors in them are sort of white and brown. So it doesn't match completely well with black tops. So I thought a brown top would go really nicely, but obviously just a solid color, again, will just go with a lot of other things as well. So I have been making a lot of items that are in bright prints and fabulous designs, but I really do need to make just some solid colors that will match with other items in my wardrobe. And so that is kind of what I'm thinking about with my plans for this month as well. So the Ashton top is available from sizes 0 to 30. And there are 2 lengths available, either a cropped or a longer version. And then when the sleeve expansion pack was released, there are 4 different sleeves you can choose from as well. So a short one, which is what I'll be making, a long sleeve, a petal sleeve, and a flutter sleeve. Now in my November plans video, I mentioned that I'd like to make a hack of the Anthea blouse by Anna Allen Patterns. I haven't got around to it yet, but I'm hoping that this might be the month. So I'm planning to use this yarn dyed cotton that I got from Darn Cheap Fabrics. And my plan is to make the short sleeved Anthea blouse, but cut it off around the waist and then add the skirt from the Nerida Hansen Smock dress pattern. Now this was one of the very first dresses I made last year, and it has a really simple gathered skirt, but it includes pockets, and the placement of the pockets and the construction I found very simple, and I thought that this could work really nicely with the blouse top. I might lengthen the skirt a little bit. If I do decide to lengthen it, I'll probably also widen the rectangle pieces as well, so that there's just a little bit of a fuller skirt to allow me to walk more easily in this dress. So the Anthea blouse pattern, it's by Anna Allen, and it's available from sizes 00 to 22. And the Nerida Hansen Smock dress is available from sizes 8 to 20. Now I actually made this and I found it to run quite large. So I originally made the size that matched up with my body measurements, which was a size 12, but I found it too oversized for my liking. So I ended up sizing down to a size 8, which is the smallest size available. Which gave me a good fit. I also raised the waistline a little bit on this one. I found it a little bit too low for my liking too. So I'll be using the size 8 skirt pattern for the skirt, and the Anthea blouse size 10, which I've made. I've actually already made 3 Anthea blouses and I love the pattern. So I'll use that as a starting point for the top and then add the skirt. And the last item I'd like to get sewn up in January is something I talked about in my December plans, and that is my Rash vest by Swim Style Patterns, the Grace Rash vest, and also my Sandpiper swimsuit by Helen's Closet Patterns. I have made one Sandpiper swimsuit by Helen's Closet already, and I was really happy with the fit of the top. So I'll be making the exact same thing again with my printed fabric, this one. But the bottoms I wasn't as happy with. I'm happy with how they sort of fit at the waist and how they feel around the waist, but it was more the crotch area that I wasn't happy with. They're a little bit loose around the back, but they were quite, they had less coverage around the crotch than I was expecting. I'll show you. So here they are, but you can see they go quite thin around this area here. And if I show you how they compare to another pair of bathers that I find more comfortable in that area, it's quite a defined difference. So they're just a little bit skimpier in that area than I would like to wear. So in my next pair, I'll be widening that area just for a little bit more coverage and a bit more comfort for me. And then the Grace Rash vest I haven't even started on yet, so that will be in the plans for January too. So if you'd like to hear a bit more about that one, do check out my December plans video where I talk about that one a bit more. But I will again be using this material for the Rash vest. It will be long sleeved and it will be just a top. I should mention the fabric that I'm planning to use for my second Sandpiper swimsuit and my Rash vest is this swim lycra that I bought from Material Difference. The designer is Julie Harrison from Pattern Play Studio, and Material Difference is a site where you can choose your print, choose your scale, and choose your fabric. And then it's at the end of each month they put an order in, and about 6 weeks later you receive your fabric. So I'm excited to use this one. So they are my plans for January. Hopefully I'm keeping them realistic, being on holidays and then returning to work at the end of the month. I hope you all have a wonderful new year, and I will see you in 2022.